Throughout history, civilizations built breathtaking monuments that still amaze us and spark endless questions. From giant stone circles on an English plain to lost city in the Andes, the ancient world left behind mysteries carved in stone. In this fast and exciting video, we'll explore some of the most famous of these wonders, Stonehenge, Machu Picchu, and the Moai of Easter Island, and uncover the strangest unanswered mysteries surrounding them. Join us on journey through time and into the unknown, as we dig into intriguing questions and surprising facts that science still can't fully explain. Are you ready to lift the veil on some of the greatest architectural mysteries in history? Stonehenge, giant stones with no clear explanation. Standing alone on the Salisbury Plain in England, Stonehenge rises like a circle of massive stones that has puzzled scientists for centuries. Built around 4,000 years ago, it's made of huge rock blocks, each weighing up to 25 tons or more. What's astonishing is that some of these stones were transported from areas nearly 300 miles, about 480 km, away. How did prehistoric people move such enormous stones across such long distances with no modern tools? Researchers believe construction took centuries of hard labor, possibly using wooden sledges, greased surfaces, or even sliding the stones over muddy ground. And although modern experiments try to recreate the process, where at least 25 volunteers were needed to move each single stone on sledges, the true method behind Stonehenge's construction remains an unsolved mystery. The mystery doesn't end with how Stonehenge was built, it also includes why it was built. The massive stones are arranged in a precise circular formation, and their alignment with the sunrise of the summer solstice is astonishing. This suggests that the ancient builders had surprisingly advanced astronomical knowledge. So who were these ancient geniuses? And what drove them to construct such a monumental stone structure? The theories are all over the place. Was it a primitive observatory to track the seasons? A religious temple for rituals and ceremonies? A sacred healing site? Folklore even credits its creation to Merlin the Wizard from the King Arthur legends, while others throw out wilder ideas like supernatural forces or even aliens. But the only certain truth is this: we still have no definitive answer. Stonehenge remains a silent symbol, one that provokes curiosity and wonder far more than it reveals. Machu Picchu, the lost city and the secrets of the Inca. Machu Picchu, the legendary stone fortress that touches the clouds high in Peru's Andes, is more than just a stunning tourist destination. It's a historical mystery that has puzzled researchers for decades. Built in the 15th century on towering mountain peaks, about 2,430 meters above sea level, its ingenious architecture kept it hidden from Spanish invaders for centuries. And despite its breathtaking beauty, its ruins are filled with unanswered questions. The first great mystery is its sudden abandonment. Evidence suggests that Machu Picchu was deserted around 1540 AD, during the collapse of the Inca Empire. Strangely, there is no sign that the Spanish ever reached or destroyed it. Instead, it seems the inhabitants left on their own, without a battle. So why did they leave so abruptly? Modern excavations show that tools, belongings, and even unfinished buildings were left behind, indicating that the departure was sudden and not fully planned. Was it a deadly epidemic? Were there spiritual or political orders to evacuate? These remain only theories. The true reason behind Machu Picchu's disappearance is still a captivating mystery. And that's not all. Machu Picchu's mysteries go even deeper. Studies show that the site could have supported several hundred permanent residents, maybe between 500 and 1,000 people. Yet archaeologists found only about 170 skeletons. So, where did the rest of the population go? This strange mismatch has baffled researchers. Were most residents evacuated before the city was abandoned, leaving only a small group behind? Or are there hidden burial sites still undiscovered in the surrounding mountains? Even stranger, a large percentage of the skeletons belong to women, leading some scholars to suggest that Machu Picchu may have been a sanctuary for the chosen women, Inca priestesses who served in sacred rituals. But this theory alone doesn't explain the remains of men and children also found there. And so the big question remains: what was the true population of this mysterious Inca city? And then we reach the greatest mystery of all: why was Machu Picchu built in the first place? What purpose did it serve for the Inca? Even today, historians can't agree. Was it a royal retreat for Emperor Pachacuti, a peaceful escape from the noise of the capital? Or an astronomical observatory and spiritual center, especially with the famous Intihuatana stone linked to solar rituals? Or maybe it was a sacred pilgrimage site, a remote religious sanctuary? There's no definite answer, and that uncertainty is part of the city's haunting charm. What makes Machu Picchu even more astonishing is its architectural genius. Some stones weigh tens of tons, yet they were carved and fitted with such precision, using only bronze or stone tools, that you can't even slide a thin blade between them. How did the builders achieve such perfect alignment? It's another engineering miracle. Thanks to this brilliant design, the structures have survived powerful Andean earthquakes for centuries. The stones were cut in a way that allows them to dance during tremors, then settle back into place without collapsing. And there's more. The city sits between two mountain peaks and right over two seismic fault lines, yet it has remained standing thanks to an incredible drainage and foundation system. Nearly 60% of Machu Picchu is actually underground, a hidden network of deep foundations and water channels that protect it from landslides and heavy rainfall. In recent years, radar scans have revealed mysterious underground voids, possibly rooms or tombs that have never been opened. Which means Machu Picchu hasn't revealed all its secrets yet. It remains a living mystery, a city that refuses to give up its answers easily. Easter Island, the Moai and the Impossible Project. On a remote island in the South Pacific called Easter Island, or Rapa Nui in a local language, stand nearly 1,000 giant stone statues known as Moai. Their mysterious eyes stare toward the horizon, as if guarding secrets only they know. Carved from volcanic rock, some rise up to 10 meters tall and weigh tens of tons, each placed on stone platforms called ahu scattered around the island. And here's the question that has puzzled scientists for decades. How did the ancient islanders, more than 700 years ago, move these massive statues from their quarry to their final locations across the island? A single Moai is so heavy that early theories suggested they dragged them on wooden sledges or rolled them over logs, but no solid evidence ever proved those ideas. What makes the mystery deeper is that the island is small, isolated, and resource poor. So where did they get the manpower and materials needed to move such colossal stone giants? For a long time, the mystery of how the Moai moved was considered legend. The people of Rapa Nui themselves tell stories that the statues walked on their own, and surprisingly, modern science partially supports that tale. In 2012, a team of researchers in the United States built a 3-meter replica Moai and tested a possible method. The statue was stood upright and pulled with ropes from both sides, making it rock forward as if walking. The result was astonishing. Just 18 people were able to walk the statue 100 meters in less than an hour. This experiment supports the idea that the islanders moved the Moai upright, tilting and stepping them forward, rather than dragging them horizontally. Even more fascinating, examination of the statue bases and the island's ancient paths shows that the D-shaped bases were slightly tilted forward, designed perfectly to let the statues walk in balance. Most of the Moai are found within 2 km of the Quarry Ati Reno Reraku volcano, while unfinished statues left along the paths lie toppled on their faces, as if they fell during their walk. These clues reveal the unexpected engineering genius of a small, isolated people. They achieved the impossible without modern machinery. Yet some questions remain. Why create so many statues, dedicating scarce resources to them? It's believed they represented ancestors or chiefs, serving as spiritual guardians over the tribes. But the island paid a price. Deforestation for moving the Moai likely contributed to the collapse of Rapa Nui's forests and, eventually, its society. Today, Easter Island remains a school of ancient engineering brilliance and a cautionary tale about the limits of human environmental exploitation. And the magic of the Moai endures. They silently draw millions of curious visitors worldwide, their stone faces speaking across the ages without uttering a single word. In the end, whether we're looking at a mysterious stone circle in England, a lost city in Peru, or silent statues on a remote island, there's one thing in common: the human spirit of curiosity and creativity that knows no limits. These great architectural wonders aren't just stones. They are living mysteries that challenge our knowledge and inspire us to ask more questions. And perhaps that's the secret of their enduring appeal. Just when we think we're getting close to understanding, new details emerge and the mystery deepens again. Mystery itself is thrilling. It opens the door to imagination and lets us travel back in time, experiencing the awe our ancestors felt when they created these masterpieces. Until science reveals the rest of their secrets, these sites remain an invitation to intellectual adventure and exploration. So, which secret intrigued you the most? And what other architectural mysteries do you think deserve a new journey in a future video? Time will surely bring more surprises about the wonders of the past. And until then, humans remain the curious creatures we've always been, forever striving to uncover the unknown hidden among the stones of history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Help us share it with as many people as possible. Send it to your friends and let them experience the moment too. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.